Hello, YouTube fam. It's your girl NOELA HYPE. I pray y'all have been good. I pray y'all have been well. It's pretty cold up here, and that's why I got my mouth almost all the way covered because it's cold out here. The sun is shining. The sun is really bright and pretty, but it is kind of cold out here. Um, Let me set y'all up somewhere so we can have a better conversation. All right, hey y'all. Um, I'm just gonna talk. It's been so much going on, y'all, and as I'm sure in you guys' life too, it's been a lot going on. I just keep saying this scripture. I keep reading the same scripture over and over again. And I'm sure you've probably heard it. Um, it's James 1, chapters 2 through 4. And consider it pure joy, brothers and sisters, when you come into various kinds of trials, for you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. So let perseverance have its work in you so that you may be mature and complete, lacking in nothing. I'm sure it's like written a little bit differently, but that's the gist of what it's saying. And that scripture has been helping me a lot. But yes, I've been going through so much stuff, but most times what we go through is the result of us just having really low standards. Like, my standards for myself have been just low. I haven't upheld my standards, and that's really my advice to you guys. Like, have higher standards for yourself this year and every year going forward. Like, expect more for yourself, expect better for yourself, expect better from the people that are around you. See, I got my Stranger Things jacket on. Don't allow yourself to be around nobody bringing you down, talking down on you. I don't care if they apologize or make it right later. Like, nobody should be around you like trying to bring you down and talk down to you. That's what I've just experienced a lot. It's been a rough week for me. I've been going through like a breakup, and I've been going through bringing a pregnancy out of this breakup. So yeah, it's been very hard for me. It's been very hard. I was and still love this man. I didn't want it to end and get as ugly as it did get. Um, you know, you can feel when your soul is telling you like if this is the right one or this isn't the right one. And that's what I dealt with a lot towards the end. And it's been very hard because I haven't seen him. It's Monday now, so it's going on a week since I left him. I left him. I left. I said I can't do this anymore because he was yelling and screaming at me and throwing stuff. And I'm not finna do that. I'm not gonna do that with nobody. I hate arguing. I hate yelling and screaming and fussing and fighting. I don't like that. I don't like mess. I don't like drama. So I left. And he was very hurt by me leaving. So he felt the need to retaliate. And he took several tactics within this week to retaliate against me. And a lot of it was very hurtful. I didn't leave him to hurt him. But he thought I was trying to hurt him, or the devil made him think I was trying to hurt him. So he did several different things to humiliate me on the internet, talk down to me, say a bunch of things to me. And a week later, he feels like shit. He feels shameful and regretful of all those actions. But that's what the devil do. He use you, and then he leave you to deal with your shame. He used you to separate you and divide you from good people, good relationships, and then he leave you to deal with that on your own. So I never wanted it to turn ugly like this, like ever, 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 ever. But it is what it is, and good things are happening from um, me making the decision to leave. I didn't want to leave this person. I never wanted to bring a child into the world and not be with the father. But I'm grateful that me and him have been able to talk and at least get in a healthy space where we can co-parent peacefully, where he can be around his child and just be a better person. Like when you start having children and no children, you should have high standards for yourself. You should want the best for yourself. You should want to bring no harm to nobody around you. You should encourage people to be their best selves and to get the most they can get out of life in a way that doesn't hurt others. But when you start having kids, it's like, okay, it's not about you anymore. You are obligated to get yourself right. Get yourself right mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, financially, in every way. You're like obligated to get yourself right because the child, it's not their fault, and they gonna come in the world and like, what is this world you brought me in? And I don't want that for my child. I don't want my child to come into the world and be looking around like, ew, this is ghetto. What is this? I don't want that for my child. So I left, and I don't regret leaving because I need to get myself together. I need to do better, and so does he. And that's really it. We just need to do better. So that's really my message to y'all. Like, whatever you got going on, whoever's in your life, like, demand higher standards for yourself and encourage them to have higher standards. And if they don't like it, if they feel like by you wanting higher standards, you're trying to be bougie or whatever people try to make you feel when you just want more for yourself, you got to cut them off. You got to let them deal with that and let them get therapy and heal from whatever they dealing with, because life is too short to just be bare minimal everything. Life is too short to be having kids and still be arguing and thinking you have time to argue and thinking you have time to be petty when you have kids. That's what disappointed me about who I was with. Like, all the shit he did to me. He did so many things to me, y'all. He said so many things to me that I never thought he would do to me. And it's been a process getting through it and getting over it. And it's going to continue to be a process because I love this person. And I did my best to pour into this person. I never cheated on this person. And I never would do anything to humiliate or hurt this person. So the fact that he could do this towards me while I'm pregnant, it just says a lot. And I really, at this point, just want him to be better for himself. I want him to have higher standards for himself. Everyone does. Everyone that loves him and knows him just wants him to be better for himself. So space is needed so that he can do that and so that I can do that. And I just we all have to have just better standards for ourselves. We have to have better viewpoints and better ways of looking at ourselves and looking at our life. We gotta be able to think the right thoughts that are encouraging us to be our best selves. Like, what other point is there to life than being your best self? And anybody around you that doesn't encourage you to be your best self, it's just not the person that need to be around you, or it's just ain't the time for that. Now, if it's family, me, I don't have no issue separating myself from anybody, family or not, if you're not making me feel like my best self, because I do my best to whoever I'm around, like, encourage their best person, their best self. So if you got an auntie or uncle or anybody make you feel down, you don't have to be around them. You don't have to be around them. You got to pray. You got to pray to God, like, take me away from whatever's not serving me, Lord. Help me to get my standards and my mind and my thought process together. And really just heavy prayer. Heavy prayer is very important. I've been in heavy prayer. And I know God's working everything out. So y'all, really just want to say, like, have higher standards. If you can't help somebody, don't hurt them. If someone's hurting you, get away from them, no matter how hard it is. Change is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable, but sometimes change is needed so that you can be your best self. Sometimes you could be in environments, and an environment could be around a person that's just not serving you. Even if you love them a lot, it could just not be serving you. The enemy really works through relationships and through things to hurt you and get you and bring you down. Like, that's what happened to me with this person. And I'm just so tired of that happening, where the enemy works through whoever I'm dealing with to bring me down and make me feel just bad. I don't want to feel bad, man. You get tired of feeling bad. You really do. But that's really it. I'll be back with another video very soon. Y'all stay tuned. I am going to be more consistent making content, and it's a lot more to come. So I'm going to keep going, So you have to keep going, because I'm not going to stop. No matter how hard it is in your life, or what's going on, or how misunderstood you feel, God understands you, God sees you, and everything just takes time. Everything takes patience. So don't forget that verse I started with. Check out that verse, James 1, chapter 2 through 4. Excuse my face, y'all. Whatever. It's the real, it's the raw. It's cold out here, so it's some crust going on my face. It is what it is. I don't care. My point was to just come out here and give some encouragement and some light to y'all. So stay encouraged, ladies, my age, in your 30s, 20s, 40s, whatever. Stay encouraged, stay prayed up. Get around you some women that make you feel that sisterhood. That's what's been helping me a lot. I've been talking to my homegirls a lot, who make me feel just good. They just make me feel good and loved. So just stay around good, positive energy, and everything will work itself out. But I'll be back later. I'm going to talk to y'all some more later. But it wasn't my intentions to damage the relationship. I just thought I was making the right decisions for myself at that time. But you really live and you learn. You live and you learn. But I love y'all so much. Keep your head up. Keep your head up high. Always know that God is helping you. He's working everything out for you in the background. No matter how it looks, He is working things out for you in the background. So always feel His presence. Always know He is with you, and He's not going to let you fall. Always know that, and always do your part, because God can't do your part for you. You have to do your part so that He can come in and do what He do. So you be perfectly trusting in Him. That's your superpower, and He's completely trustworthy, and that's one of His several powers. So I love y'all, and I'll be back later. All right. Mwah.